Hi. Well, I promised a yoga video to some people, and at long last, here it is. This is definitely going to be a warts and all kind of video. I have no intention of doing any editing or anything. So if I screw up, if I say left when I mean right, well, then you'll just get to feel like you're in a class with me. So I'm going to add in we'll do some yoga. To put this into historical context, this is the first day of a city lockdown. Our mayor ordered us to lock down last night to help keep each of us safe. So here we are. And under ordinary circumstances, I'd be teaching my regular class right around this time, but these are far from ordinary circumstances. So here we go. I'm going to add in some yoga. I'm going to do some energy balancing techniques, and we'll start with some pranayama. So Nadi Shodhana breathing. It's alternate nostril breathing. And we're going to take your right hand. So I'm not mirroring you at this point. You're going to take your right hand and bring the index finger and the middle finger in. So you've got your thumb sticking out one side and your ring finger and little finger sticking out the other side like wings. Then you're going to turn your hand, and you're going to use your thumb to block the right side of your nostril, and you're going to use your index finger to block the left side of your nostril. We'll do that alternately. So first start by taking a deep breath in. Full breath out. Block your right nostril. Take a deep breath in through the left side. Now block the left nostril. Exhale the right. Inhale on the right side. Exhale out the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale right, left again. Switch, exhale. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Drop your hand, take a deep breath in. So it's a breathing technique that you can use anytime if your energy is feeling kind of scattered, you want to settle yourself down. Remember to take your first inhale through your left side, your last exhale through your left side. Roll your shoulders back, sit tall, engage your belly. As you inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round your shoulders, pull back on your knees. Come forward on an inhale. And exhale. Forward, inhale. Let's stir the pot a little bit here. As you exhale, take your shoulders over toward the right, and then bring your chest forward, and then shoulders to the left, and circle around to the back. Let's go around again with your breathing. Inhale as you come back up and around. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale around. And switch directions. Exhale over to the left and forward, to the right and back. And exhale. Inhale. One more time. And exhale here. Nice. Let's come to standing at the top of our mats. We'll come into mountain pose. So stand with your feet hip distance apart, your toes pointing straight ahead. Bring some softness to your knees. So we're going to start to feel what's going on in our bodies from the bottom up. So first, Notice what's going on in the soles of your feet. I'm going to press the base of your big toes into the floor, and then press the base of your little toes into the floor. Feel the weight evenly distributed across the sole of your feet, front to back, side to side. Notice if you have a tendency to turn in or roll out. Notice if you're leaning forward or leaning back. Have your weight be evenly distributed so it's pretty effortless to just stand here. You might lift your toes up and feel activation of the arches on the inside and outside edges of each foot. And then place your toes back down for balance. Bring some softness to the knees. They're not locked out. And then pull your belly in. When you pull your belly in, your tailbone will reach down toward the floor behind you, so you're leveling off your pelvis. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. Now gently press out through your heels. Just push out a little bit. You'll feel that activation go all the way up into your hips. Gentle squeeze of the quadriceps and the hamstrings. The gluteal muscles are activated. Pelvic floor is activated. Pull your belly in. Lift your heart up. Let your arms hang by your side. Palms facing forward. So feel broadening across your collarbones as you narrow in through your ribs. Draw your chin back. Reach up through the top of your head. Let your breath move. Breathe deeply into the lower part of your belly. Let the belly expand. Let your heart lift. And exhale. I'm going to do an energy balancing movement called earth, connecting earth to sky. So inhale your arms up. On the exhale, let your left arm come down, your right arm stays up. You're going to make like Egyptian hands. So your lower palm is facing to the floor, your upper palm is facing toward the ceiling. You're going to turn your gaze up. And as you breathe deeply, reach that upper arm toward the ceiling as high as you can and push down on the other hand, reaching toward the floor. Deep breath in. On the inhale, bring the left arm up and take the right hand down, and we'll switch sides. So you can't see my upper hand very well, but it's in the same position as the lower hand, like an Egyptian hand. Turn your gaze up, reach for the ceiling, push down toward the floor. Lots of breath. Let's do one more time on each side. Inhale, left right arm comes up. Exhale the left arm down. Make your Egyptian hands, turn your gaze up toward the ceiling, reach up and push down. Let the breath move. Inhale the left arm up. The right hand comes down. Reach up. Deep breath in. Exhale the hands to prayer. Gently press your hands together. Lift the heart, engage the belly. Stay connected in your body. Grounding to the earth. You can all use a little more grounding during this time. Right, I'm going to start to move our bodies. What we're going to do is take your feet mat width apart. Let your hands fall down. Loosen up. And just start to shift from side to side. Swing your arms around. The movement starts out small. So this crossing of the front arm and across the body and the back arm across the body helps to balance the energy. Now we're going to take it a little bit bigger. So you're going to connect your opposite knee and elbow. So as your back arm goes back, make sure it crosses the midline behind you. And the arm in front is crossing the midline in front of you. This is called a cross crawl. Let your breath move. So during these times of very scrambled energy, these movements help to restore the natural flow of energy in our bodies. Nice. Shake out your hands. And come back to mountain pose. Plant your feet firmly. On an inhale, bring the arms up. Join the hands together at the top as you exhale through the midline. Inhale, reach. And exhale. And inhale up. Exhale the hands through the midline. Bend the knees. I'm going to turn. You just stay the way you are. Drop the hips back. Coming into a supported chair pose with the hands on the thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Shoulder blades deep on the back. Belly strong. Lengthen through the spine. Natural extension. Spine through the neck, through the top of the head. Breathe here. Let's move into cow and cat pose. As you inhale, let your back come down into a more of an extension. Bring the chin up. And as you exhale, round. Flex the spine. Put the chin to the chest. Inhale and open. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more round. See if you can sit a little deeper into the hips. Inhale, open. And this time as you exhale, fold forward. Take your hands to the floor. Drop your knees or bend your knees as much as you need to. You should be able to easily touch the floor with your knees bent. Relax your head and your jaw. Breathe into the backside of your body. On your inhale, let's bring the hands to the shins. Extend the legs. Straighten them out a bit. A little softness in the knees still. Extend the spine. Reach to the top of your head. Breathe here. Exhale and fold. Again, bend the knees as you need to. Remember to modify any movements that you need to. Inhale halfway up. Shouldn't be suffering during your practice. Exhale and fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale the hands through the midline. And inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up, inhale. Exhale through. And inhale, reach up. Fold forward on your exhale. Halfway up on the inhale. And now let's exhale back to downward facing dog. Here the knees are as bent as they need to be. Plant the hands firmly. And pedal out your heels. Begin to lengthen out through the calves, through the hamstrings. You want your hips to be reaching up and back. Your chest is moving back toward your thighs. So if you've got your weight forward with your hands over your wrists, that's going to be a lot of pressure on the wrists. You're going to have to work really hard to stay in the position. So push back, creating like a 90-degree angle at your hips. The hands are really engaged to the floor. Press your thumb and your index finger into the floor, and press your middle finger into the floor. Breathe. Shake your head yes and no. Nice. Let's inhale and come forward into plank pose. So a high push-up position. Option here is to have the knees down. Your choice. Deep breath in. Exhale, press back. Inhale forward. And exhale. Let's go one more time. Now hold here, lower your knees to the floor. The knees should be back behind your hips, not underneath the hips. Set the shoulder blades on the back, get really strong through the belly. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your chin and your chest to the floor. Your butt will stay in the air. You look like an inchworm. It's called Ashtanga Pranam, connecting the heart chakra to the earth. Very grounding. Breathing here. Now releasing the hips to the floor. Bring your legs together. Point through your toes. Press the toenails down into the floor. And lift your heart up away from the floor without using your arms, coming into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. And exhale, come on down. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale. Remember to keep your belly strong here to protect the low back. Hips pressing into the floor, lift, open. And as we exhale, we'll press back to downward facing dog. Lots of breath. Inhale forward to plank. Lower the knees. Now keeping the body straight from the knees through the hips and shoulders, lowered to the floor. Modified chaturanga. Release. Lift and open the heart. Bhujangasana, and exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Either repeating the same modified chaturanga or full chaturanga here. Release the hips, lift and open. And exhale, press back. Relax your head and your jaw. As you inhale, you're going to bend your knees slightly, push the hips back. Hold here for the exhale. Then step or hop forward, the forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the hands through. Inhale and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Rise halfway, inhale. And exhale to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Choose how you lower, modified, or full chaturanga, or skip the chaturanga altogether. You can go right back to down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Hold for the exhale. Step or hop to forward fold. Rise halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. And inhale all the way up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Breathing here. Hands at the heart, deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise halfway. As you exhale, step your left leg back. Lower your back knee to the floor. Bring the hands up onto the front knee, roll the shoulders back. So your back foot can either be flipped as mine is, toes down, or you can turn it up. Release the arms. Inhale the arms up in front. On the exhale, we're going to pull the elbows wide. Lift the heart. Stay strong through the belly here. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, take the arms forward and back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, elbows wide. And inhale, reach. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Wide elbows, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor and step forward to forward fold. Rise halfway, inhale. Deep fold, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the hands through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step the right leg back. Lower the knees to the floor. Hands onto the front knee, roll the shoulders back. Release the arms. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the elbows wide. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Again, inhale. Wide elbows, exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. One more inhale. Wide elbows, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step forward. The forward fold. Rise halfway, inhale. Deep fold, exhale. Come all the way to standing. Exhale through. Inhale, reach. Let's take the hands to prayer. Breathing here. Nice, release the hands. Come down onto the floor, do some core work. So come into Sphinx pose. So in Sphinx pose, the elbows are under the shoulders. The arms, forearms are parallel, the fingers are spread. The hips are pressing into the floor. Now the belly's strong, and then lift your heart up. Pull your elbows back toward you as if you're trying to pull your chest forward and drag your whole body forward. Breathe here. Easy on the neck. Gazes forward. We're going to do some plank poses. Options here would be 3/4 with the knees down, or full plank with the knees knees lifted, hips lifted. So if you're going to go to 3/4, start here. Just breathing right there. If you want to go to full, take the knees up. Make sure your hips are not hiked up and they're not sagging down. Straight line through your body. Breathe. Nice. Lower the hips. Back into Sphinx pose. I'm going to give a little quad stretch. So pivot on your left elbow, bring your hand in a little closer, and reach back with the right hand and find the top of your right foot. If that's just too hard for you to find, use a towel to wrap around your foot. You can hold onto the towel. Lift your heart up. Make sure your knees are in alignment, that your right knee is not pointing out to the side, pointing straight back behind you. Pull the heel toward your butt as you push your foot into your hand, opening the shoulder, opening the quadricep. Breathe. And release. Back to Sphinx pose. Engage your pelvic floor. Engage the muscles around your navel. Turn your toes. So either 3/4 or full forearm plank pose. Engage your quadriceps and your glutes. They'll help. Engage the belly. Lower the hips. Switching sides. Bring your right hand in a little closer. Reach back with the left hand, find the top of the left foot. Once you've got your foot, square yourself up again. Bring your chest facing forward. And release. One more time here, back to Sphinx. And one more round of forearm plank. Under the quadriceps and the glutes, belly, shoulder blades on the back. Keep going a little bit longer. Trembling's okay. One more breath. And lower. Lift the heart. And let's take the forehead down. Stack the hands front into the forehead. Relax your body. Bend the knees. Take the feet to the ceiling. And then move your knees, your feet like windshield wipers. Nice. Let's come to hands and knees. Pause here for a breath. And then we'll come into child's pose. Take the knees wide, pull the hips back, and lower the forehead to the floor. If the floor is too far away, you can always stack your hands or stack your fists so that you can rest here and breathe. Nice. Come back to hands and knees. Plant your hands firmly. We'll come back to downward facing dog and do some standing poses. Pedal out your heels. Lift your hips up and back. Strong arms. Lots of breath. I'm going to turn to face the other way. Stay as you are. Right, on your inhale, float the right leg up. Now use your full breath to lift the leg. Keep the hips square to the floor. Exhale, lower the leg back down. Slow and deliberate lifting. Inhale, float the leg up. Careful you're not throwing your leg up. Exhale, bring it back down. Let's inhale the right leg up and hold it here. Push down into your left heel as you reach back through your right heel. Flex your right foot, toes are pointed down. Engage the quadricep and the glute. Deep breath. Now bend the knee and rotate your hip open. Keep the weight evenly distributed on your hands. Avoid dropping your left shoulder to the floor. Twisting through the waistline, opening up. On your inhale, straighten the legs, square the hips. Look forward, come high on the ball of your left foot and swing your leg through. Ground the back heel. Inhale, come up into warrior two. Keep your breath moving. Check the right knee, make sure it's pointed straight ahead, right over the right toes. It's not flopped in toward the inside. Press your left thigh back. Breathe. Position the shoulders directly over the hips. Nice. On your inhale, we're going to bring the hands to the heart, straighten the front leg. Look forward. Exhale, back into warrior two. Gaze over your right fingers. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, press in. One more time, hands to the heart, straighten the leg. And we're going to keep the front leg straight. Extend the arms on the inhale. As you exhale, shift your hips back, reach your fingers forward, and tip yourself into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Lots of breath. Activate your right glute. It'll push the hip under your body. Breathe. Come up on an inhale. Exhale back into warrior two. Reverse warrior, turn the right palm up. Inhale, reverse. Lengthening out the right side of the body, reach the fingertips up. Check the position of the right knee, keep it open, activate your glutes. Breathe. On the exhale, back down to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Shift the hips back, reach forward, Trikonasana. Nice, exhale. Take both hands down. You're gonna shorten and widen your stance. So take your left foot forward and out to the side a little bit more. Take both hands to your front knee. Roll your shoulders back. Now pull your belly up. You're gonna straighten the right leg. Pull the right hip back. If you're feeling a pull in your hamstring, keep it gentle. You've got the room to go deeper. Begin to fold forward, sliding your hands down toward the floor. Breathe. Pyramid pose or Parsvanattanasana. Press your right big toe into the floor and isometrically pull your right foot back toward you. You're going to activate the hamstring, lengthen it out. Breathe. So you want your spine extended, your low back extended. Rather than rounding over, keep the spine extended and bend from the hip. And you can let your head relax. Now bending your right knee, then start to shift the weight forward. Place your right hand on the floor to the, on a diagonal from your pinky toe. So it's about a foot in front of your hand, a foot and a little bit out to the side. Shift your weight onto your standing right leg. Both hands are down to start. Lift the left leg up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So from here, begin to turn the hips open. Maybe your hand can float up to your hip. That works to extend the arm, bring it up. You're reaching through the leg, reaching through the arm, breathing. Nice. On an exhale, let's come into forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale and fold. Come all the way to standing, inhale. Exhale through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Nice halfway inhale. Exhale to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Choose vinyasa or go right back to down dog. Inhale, open to cobra. And press back. Downward facing dog. Relax your jaw, relax your head. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, lower. And the right leg, inhale. Exhale. And left leg up and hold. Exhale, push down into your right heel. Foot is flexed, reach to the heel, extend the leg, hips are square. Bend the knee, open the hip. Avoid dropping your right shoulder. Keep it level, keep the shoulders level to the floor. Inhale, straighten the legs, square the hips. Come high on the ball of your right foot. Look forward, look past where you want your foot to land and step through. Grab with that heel. Warrior two. Engage both glutes to help open the pelvis. Keep that left knee moving straight ahead. Press your right thigh back and keep the shoulders over the hips. Avoid reaching forward. Right here. Both feet are firmly planted into the floor. On the inhale, straighten your left leg, hands to your heart. Exhale, press in, reach long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pull the legs straight, extend the arms, shift the hips back. Trikonasana, reach the left fingers out and come down. So in triangle pose, you want to avoid getting greedy here. It's really easy. You get greedy by taking your hand down, and you kind of end up in this weird place. Better to have the hand on the shin. So you can open your chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Back into warrior two, exhale. Inhale, straighten left leg, shift the hips back. Triangle pose. Your gaze can either be down at the floor, which is a little more grounding. If you're struggling with balance, look down. It could be take your eyes across the floor and then look straight ahead. Finally looking up at your hand. And as you exhale, take the hands down onto your front leg. Again, squaring your hips, shorten and widen your stance. So your feet are about hip distance apart. Lift the belly, draw the left hip back, reach the chest forward. As you exhale, slide your hands down or just stay where you are. You want to feel a gentle pull in the hamstring. Nothing too extreme. Press your right big toe or left big toe down into the floor and pull it back toward you. Reach your chest forward, keep the spine extended. And fold. Relax the head. All right, come halfway up. Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand now out in front and off to the side. Shift your weight onto the left leg, float the right leg up. And either take your right hand to your hip or to the ceiling. And come to forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. All the way to standing. And exhale the hands to the heart. Breathe here into Tadasana. Now we're going to go into Malasana or yogic squat. So you got to be careful with this. If your knees don't like to bend deeply, take your feet about mat width apart, turn them out slightly. So we'll start out in the half squat. Come down, rest your elbows on your knees. So your spine's extended. Drop the hips back. Maybe you'll just stay right here. You need a break, you can just take a seat, go to child's pose. We're going to end up on our butts in just a minute anyway. If you'd like to go deeper into the squat, you can lower the hips. Keep the feet turned out, spine extended. Use your elbows on the insides of your knees to press out. Gently press the hands together. Breathe here. Nice, let's come down onto the floor. Start out with Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Now for a lot of people, being in this pose is difficult because the spine rounds. If you're rounded here, it's not the best place for your spine. So you can take your hands behind you. And now extend your spine here. Press the feet together, let the knees open up. Now if it works for you to bring your hands in front, you can still keep your spine extended. Go there. Otherwise, just keep your hands behind you. Lift your heart up. If you'd like to fold forward here, you're going to keep your spine extended and it comes from the floor, like you're closing a trap door on the floor. Bending from the hip, the elbows can come in front of the shins. Help extend the spine. Breathing. Come on back up. Let's go into Janu Shirshasana. Now you might want a pillow, or if you've got a block, you can use a block to support your knee. You're going to take your right leg out, take the sole of your left foot to the inside of your thigh. Now if your knee goes down to the floor, great, you're cool. But if your knee's kind of hanging up here, grab a pillow, place it underneath so you've got some support. Flex your right foot, turn to face it, and then begin to slide your hands down toward your foot. Breathing here. So you keep the spine extended as long as you can, and then let the head come down. This is called head to knee pose. You want to avoid just rounding over into it. Inhale as you come up. On your exhale, you're going to turn toward your bent knee. Take your right arm across. Take your left arm behind you and roll that left shoulder open. Lift your heart up. Extend the spine. And then as you exhale, let the shoulders rotate around. Be very gentle with your spine. Never over twist. Breathe into it. Nice, come around to the front. I'm going to switch legs. Place the pillow if you need it. Flex your left foot, turn to face it. Lengthen, deep breath in, and reach forward. Lots of breath. Inhale as you come up. On your exhale, twisting toward your bent knee, take the left arm across, right arm back, roll the right shoulder open, lift the heart, and twist. Inhale as you come up. You'll extend both legs. Take your hands by your hips. Roll the shoulders back and sit tall. I'll turn to the easy here. Feet flex, push through your heels, activate the quadriceps, engage the pelvic floor. And as you inhale, lift both sides of the rib cage. And as you exhale, slide your hands down your legs, coming into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale as you come up. Take hold of the backs of the knees and roll onto your backs. The knees are right over your hips. Rock side to side. Let's do some figure four stretches to open the hips. Take your right foot to the floor and cross your left ankle over your right knee. Now flex your foot. You really keep it flexed to protect the knee. Open that left knee out as much as it goes comfortably. Press your left ankle down into your right knee and pull the knee off to the left. If you're getting all the opening in the hip that you want right here, just stay and breathe. If you want to go deeper, grab hold of the back of your thigh, or you can reach on top of your knee and pull the right shoulder in toward the right knee in toward the right shoulder. Keep resisting with that ankle, with your left ankle. Stay active in the right foot. Gently pull in and breathe. Take your right foot to the floor. Now cross your left leg all the way over and then drop both knees to the left. Take your arms out to either side. Turn your gaze over your right fingers and gently twist your spine. Back to the center. We're going to switch sides. Left foot on the floor, cross the right ankle over, flex the right foot, open up the right knee. Gently push against your bent knee with your right ankle. Try to drag that foot off to the right. And either hold and breathe here or reach through. Gently pulling the left knee in toward the left shoulder. Stay active in the right leg. All right, keep the left foot down. Cross your right leg all the way over. Drop both knees now to the right. Take your arms wide and turn your gaze out over your left fingers. Now back into the center. Place both feet flat on the floor. And bring the heels in close. Let's do some pelvic rocking, and then we'll take ourselves up into bridge pose. Let's start out by pulling your navel in toward your spine. And as you do that, you'll feel your tailbone reach toward your heels, as your hip bones come up toward your head. I'm going to reverse that now. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis. So the tailbone comes up toward the head, the hip bones go down toward the feet, and you open up the space between your back and the floor. Exhale again, rocking the pelvis. And then one more time, tilting the pelvis forward. Now hold back there. Begin to walk your shoulder blades in toward your spine. Arms down by your side. Let's take the elbows, bend the elbows, fingertips toward the ceiling. Push your elbows down into the floor. You feel your rib cage in the back lifting away. Hold that as you press the hips up toward the ceiling. Engage the gluteal muscles, not too deeply. And then if you'd like to take your hands, interlace the hands underneath your back, you can continue to walk the shoulder blades in, reaching your knees and your shins in that direction, away from your body. Your chest reaches the opposite direction. So you're lengthening out the front of your body. Breathe. Keep the knees reaching straight ahead, not up to the sides. Keep the thighs parallel to each other. Breathe into bridge pose. On your exhale, release the hands. Slowly lower, coming down one vertebra at a time. Exhale, you can stop and breathe along the way. Nice, take your feet mat width apart. Do some windshield wiper movement. Bring both knees into your chest. Hug it in. Let the big toes touch. Let your knees go wide. Bring your arms inside your knees, reach for your feet, and come into happy baby pose. So your soles of your feet are pointing to the ceiling. Your knees are wide. You're pulling down on your hands. Lower your tailbone to the floor. Lower the back of your head to the floor. Take the soles of your feet together. Rest the feet on the floor. Take the arms on the floor above your head. And our final pose is called Shavasana or corpse pose, extend the legs. The idea is to be comfortable here. So if having your legs extended doesn't work, bring your arms down by your side. You can bend the knees. Do whatever you need to do. You can even be on your side. Shavasana is all about relaxing the body. This is how we end our practice. Don't skip this part. Really important part of the practice. We've asked the body, the muscular system, the nervous system, the skeletal system to be really active for the last little while. Now we're giving permission to release tension. So relax your jaw. You place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth, right behind the two front teeth. Let your jaw relax. Feel the heaviness of your body against the floor. Back of your head, backs of your shoulders. Feel the heaviness of your arms. Move that all the way down through your spine toward your hips. Feel heaviness in your legs. So your breathing finds its own natural rhythm. And continue to scan your body, looking for areas of tension. Breathing into it, giving it permission to relax. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring gentle movement back into your body through your fingers and your toes. This is a rather short Shavasana. You have the option of lying in Shavasana for as long as you like. You can move your arms and your legs, bring your knees to your chest. Roll onto your side. And pausing here, expressing gratitude for the first thing that comes to mind. Acknowledging your efforts, both on and off your mat. And as you're ready, come up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll end our practice with a single chanted Om. So you can either participate in the Om or simply listen to it. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Inhale for the Om. Peace be with you. Blessings on your journey. Namaste. So in these really trying and upended times, important to keep your body moving, keep your breath moving, stay centered, stay grounded. Peace be with you.